The Joplin Public Library is cutting a popular digital service at the end of October. The budget decision affects thousands of patrons who use Hoopla for ebooks and audiobooks. KOAM's Kenny Foreman explains what this means for your library access.
Beginning on October 31st, Joplin Public Library patrons will no longer have online access to Hoopla. This announcement came today after the library passed its budget for the 2026 fiscal year. PR and marketing assistant Lori Crockett says the library simply couldn't afford to accommodate all its users.
We were having to limit how many books could be downloaded by our patrons to stay within our budget, which led to only about 4% of our active patrons being able to use the service. So just sustainability-wise, it wasn't something that we could do long-term.
Hoopla users such as Joplin resident Louis Lagasse are disappointed, but understand the library's perspective.
If they're paying every time I check out a book, then that's not particularly great.
The loss of Hoopla marks a big change given that it makes up 15% of the library's digital materials and 78% of overall materials. The library hopes that its patrons will switch over to some of the other online resources that are provided.
We are encouraging people to look at things like Libby. We have Canopy, which is a resource for streaming movies and television shows. We have Flipster, which you can look at magazines through. And then, of course, we always encourage people to come into the library and physically get books and movies and magazines and all of those wonderful resources.
Crockett says the library plans to reallocate the funds in order to make other materials more accessible.
Being able to take a look at those holds lists and say, oh, this book is really popular, it has a lot of holds, we're going to be able to purchase a few more copies of that and get our patrons through that line and really make sure that they're getting to read what they want.
In Joplin, Kenny Foreman, KOAM News.
Although Hoopla access will be unavailable after October 31st, any content borrowed prior to then can still be accessed until its due date.